What is up, guys? Kyle Smith, Arizona drummer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to showcase how I get my custom bass drum heads. I actually use the player's circle option with Evans drum heads. I go on there, and that's how I actually order my custom bass drum heads. I have gotten custom drum heads for the AZD channel. I've gotten custom drum heads for both of my Zombies tours. You can see one with the album cover, and this other one that we didn't really get to use before I made my departure from the band. But with my brand new DW collector's kit, right now I just have the stock resonant head that comes with the kit, and I wanted to get something new. Really something that showcases the channel, showcases the evolution of where we're at as a channel together. And I thought, might as well bring you guys along with so I could show you how to take advantage of the tool and how easy it is to order new drum heads from evansdrumheads.com. Now, Evans is going to go ahead and sponsor this video by providing this custom head for me, which is just awesome. So thank you so much, Evans Drum Heads, for helping me make all of the custom heads I've made, but also for helping me get this one up on this new DW collector's kit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you online with me. Alright guys, so what you can see here is the Player Circle Rewards page from Diodario. On here, you can actually order whatever equipment you need, whether you're a guitar player and you want to get new strings. There also is a clearance section. There's all kinds of accessories you can get here. On our side, of course, of the house, percussion, you can look at ProMark, you can look at Evans drum heads, Evans Hybrid, the new hybrid system that they have for electronics, as well as their accessories. So practice pads, stands, drum keys, sound off mute, stick bags, all kinds of goodies and accessories. And then they also have things here, of course, for orchestral, woodwinds, accessories like shirts, picks, straps, cables, all kinds of stuff. The merch, again, where you can get some of those Diodario and Evans shirts, as we saw here with our Diodario 50-year hat, which actually, let's go ahead, crazy hair, let's go ahead and put that guy on while we're here making the custom drum head. And as well as custom products. So here's where you get custom strings, custom picks, and custom drum heads. What's great about this though, there's also the tools section where if you need to know what drum head's going to work best for you, you can actually click on it and it's going to take you through this quiz here where you can say, I'm a drum set player, I'm looking for something for my tom, I've got an 8-inch, and you know, whether or not you have volume constraints, maybe you're in an apartment, whatever the case is. I don't. I have my studio. I play in a mix of everything. And again, you just kind of click through this and it's going to ask you, what do you want for your sustain? I mean, it's just such a great tool. I want as short of sustain as possible. I want that tom to hit and move on. I want it to be a somewhat bright tone when I'm hitting the drum, so it sounds like there's a lot of tonality coming from it. And that's going to have you put in your information. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this for now, but I do have a player circle. And actually what's recommending right now is the HD dry coated tom batter head, which if you guys remember, those are the brand new heads we just put on the DW drum set. So this is really cool to see that what works best for me is going to be what again came up with my quiz. Now if we go down here, you can actually see you can purchase it, one head, or you can actually use your points. And what's great about the points is if we scroll back up here, under your player circle tab in your dashboard, this is where you would enter in those codes that we talked about. You can see some of the codes I've entered in the past, and it actually will tell you what kind of membership you get based off of the points that you've redeemed. So again, you can redeem for free gear, free shipping, exclusive giveaways, a level up bonus, and all kinds of discounts on merch, custom drum heads, picks, early access, all kinds of awesome stuff that you can get whether you're a guitar player, a drummer, whatever the case is. And actually, let's go to my dashboard. I'll show you what it looks like. This is my personal dashboard. I'll show you what it looks like. Right now, I have 1,600 points, but over my 2025, 2026, I have registered 10,000 points. I'm a top tier member. And what's great about this is I can use my points to enter giveaways, promotions, things like that. If we go to promos, there's ways to earn points on here, as well as perks that you can get, again, by becoming an all-access VIP or general admission member. So really, really cool. If you haven't already signed up for Player Circle, it's free. If you're already buying Evans and Diodario products, you need to sign up now so you can get on here, get rewards for your points. You can redeem them for drumsticks, drumstick holders, accessories, merchandise, drum heads, and everything in between. It's a really great service that Diodario has that's unique to anything else that's in the marketplace today. But we came here to create a custom bass drum head, so we're going to do that together now. So what we do here is we're just going to go up to custom products, and I'm going to click on custom drum heads. What's great about this is there's a couple different options under the custom drum heads page. You can get souvenir drum heads that are going to be a little bit smaller, typically tom or snare size, where you can put art on it and actually hang it up on your wall, give it as a gift. You know, when we went to Europe the first time, I created a souvenir drum head for our record label, and I gave them that as a gift just to say thank you for signing us, bringing us over the seas to play shows in Germany, and it was a great gift. He really loved it. If you're a marching band, or maybe your school's looking for custom heads, that's an option, as well as what we're here for today is to get it for our drum set bass drum head. So we're going to click on it. And what you can see here is you can actually get drum head sizes from 16 inches through 26 inches. It's custom orders are ready within 2 weeks. If you're in the United States, a little bit longer if you're overseas or in Canada, which I know a lot of my subscribers are. But again, what's great about this is it just gives you a blank canvas here. And you start with what size drum are we working with. So my drum is a 22-inch kick, but as you can see, it goes all the way from 16-inch kicks all the way up to 26, but we're going to do 22. And it gives you a couple different options. You can do a clear head if you want that kind of clear look where you just kind of have a print on top of it. You can do a calf tone, which is going to look a little bit more like animal skin of traditional drum heads of the past. Or again, we're going to go with white on this one because we actually have a graphic that we're going to put on here and upload. Now, what I like to do is start with the template. And what's great about a template is this is your general, right? It's just a blank head with Evans at the very bottom, no portholes, no cuts or anything. So you can get that and different options where the logo moves in different areas. And it asks you if you're sure if you want to change, because again, once you change, you have to start from scratch. So I personally like having a white Evans logo because I'm going to have a black drum head on here. So if we scroll down a little bit, you can see there's some white Evans logos, and I like to have a porthole on my kicks. Right now, my porthole is at about the 5 o'clock position, which is actually all of these. So you see 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And the reason why they have different options is where you want your Evans logo placed. I want my logo placed at the very bottom, so I'm going to hit this one. And you'll see now I have a porthole, and I've got a white Evans logo at the very bottom. So really cool. It makes it really easy to get your portholes where you want it, to get your logo where you want it, and create and free up some room for your art. Now, what's great about this is you can actually add text if you want. You can go in and say, Arizona drummer. It automatically sizes it for you. You can click it and drag it, make it bigger, and you can change the font. We can go in there. This is Black Ops. We'll look at Tico. I don't know what it's supposed to be. You can change it to underline it. You can get the different colors. So a lot you can do here. I have art, like I said, so we're going to get rid of this text. But you could also do arc text, which basically just puts it in an arc format. So again, allows you to, you can change it so you can put it at the bottom, at the top. You can make it a circle if it's longer. So again, a lot of options if you just want to add some text to your custom head. And then backgrounds. The Evans Custom Drum Head Builder actually has pre-templates that you can use if you don't have art of your own. So if you want to choose something like this, which looks really cool, and you can put your own art on it, again, that text on there. In fact, I've had one in the past with this kind of like black pyramid design, which is really cool. They have black asphalt if you want to kind of get a cool look there. You've got a blue kind of tinge here. Maybe you want to get a cookie on there. I think the cookie looks really cool. If you want to get something like a base, like an eyeball, you want to look at that. Maybe you want to go after The Simpsons, put a donut on there. There's so many cool options, and again, you can just keep scrolling, and you'll see all kinds of stuff. Again, this one is pretty cool. I've seen a couple of these out there live with the spider heads on there, and that might just be it. That might be your whole head. You put it on there, and it looks freaking awesome. Again, or you could just do a color, right? You could just pick a color and apply that to, let's see if it, so you can see now the bass drum is just red. There's a lot you could do with the pre-configured options in here that allow for you to make whatever drum head you want without actually having to create anything or pay anybody to make art for you. But we're going to go back to the white because I do have my own graphic. Now, it's going to give you the option to add a graphic. So you can upload your own, put some manufacturer's logos in there. They have just about everyone's logo in there. You can add a crest if you kind of want one of that older school look where you have, the crest with your initials maybe in there, your band's name in there. And then you have my art, which you can see I have a bunch in here. I think this should look familiar. This is the SJC custom head that I showed you guys at the beginning of the post here. But you can also see some of the ones I was trying to do. So, you know, I had this one in there that I was going to do, which was a very different look. I had this one I was going to do, which actually had a QR code that led you to my channel. This should also look familiar. This is the drum head that we made for the Zombies run. Again, you're probably wondering, why is it so small? Well, just click it and drag it, and you can resize it however you need to. We also have this other one, which we saw at the very beginning of the Zombies head that we created. So again, all my pre-built drum heads are in here. You can see them, so it saves if you need to reorder it. Maybe you want to do an edit of one you already have. Whatever the case is, actually saves your art in there. But we don't want these. We want to put in our own new one. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload. You can actually upload straight from Facebook, from Instagram, from Dropbox, and there it is. So this is the drum head that I designed. As I'm sure you guys have noticed if you've been following the channel for some time, blue has really become kind of synonymous with the channel, but I wanted a dark head with this drum set, with this really light sparkle finish on it. I didn't want to go white again. I didn't want it to get lost in the mix. I like having the black head on there. So this is the drum head that I designed to go along with this new kit. And it's a little bit off center with how I created it, but that looks pretty good to me. So again, I just moved it around, got it right where I wanted it. And then what's great about this is I like having my manufacturer logo on there. So what I'm going to do is add a graphic, and we're going to go to manufacturer logo, and I'm just going to grab, I'd like to do a white one now because it's a dark background, and there it is. So obviously I want to adjust a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, put it up here at the top. I always think it looks good at the top. In fact, let's make it a little bigger. You know, right there. That looks great to me. I think that is more center though. Perfect. So this is our drum head. So this is what we're going to put on our DW kit. And it's just as easy as this. Now what we do is, okay, feel good with the head. I'm happy with the finished product here. You want to make sure that you own the artwork that you're submitting to them, and you're not sending them something that's plagiarized or that you're stealing from somebody else. Obviously, you want to make sure that you're not, you're having the artistic integrity to submit your own design or to use what's already there. So again, we're not stealing from anybody. As well as that, I understand that once I place my order, it can't be modified. So this is the final design. We cannot change it anymore. It cannot be canceled or returned, right? If I cancel it, they've already started the process of printing this onto the head and getting it completed for me. And then returned, obviously, this is something that's custom to me, maybe custom to you. And Evans can't turn around and resell that to someone else. So now that I've agreed to all of that, check both boxes, it gives me the option to select a size and quantity. So for example, when I had the double bass kit, I would have bought 2 of these. So that way, again, I would get the identical drum heads for both drum sets. And actually what's really cool is you can see the mock-up there. That drum head looks sick. So, it gives you a chance to edit now. I don't want to edit, it is a 22-inch, but we're going to get one of these, right? And then we hit add just to make sure it's capturing that I added one. And it's the ready to ship date. And so, in other words, this is how long it's going to take us to process it. We'll ship it on 9/26, and after that, you'll get it in your hands.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a few weeks since we went on the computer and designed our custom bass drum head, but guys, the box is here. And now we're gonna open it. We got our Talon knife, and I'm just gonna cut into this, and I'll pull the box out so you can see it. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, here's the box. All right, so what's cool about this is Evans will provide it in a normal kick drum box, but you actually see there is our sample image right there. So it shows you that there. So what I'm gonna do is just open it up and I'll show you what's inside. All right guys, so now we're in the box. As you can see, here is our head. It actually comes with a felt ring, which I'll show you in a second, but let's flip this over. Oh yeah, guys, do you see that? There's our custom drum head. We've got our hole cut in the 5 o'clock position. We've got our AZD logo, our DW Drums logo, and our Evans logo. Let's get this out of the packaging, and I'll show you up close. Let me fix this camera. Excuse me. Within the actual drum head itself comes one of these you can see there's adhesive on it, and it's actually foam. And it's a protector for your hole port or your kick port. So that way, again, you can make sure that you're not gonna see the head tear from the mic getting moved or cables getting moved. Luckily, I use the Kelly shoe system, so it's not really an issue. But again, this is really helpful, especially if you're out playing live or moving this kit around, helps protect the bass drum porthole. But then we get into the actual head itself. Oh yeah, you guys, do you see that? AZD logo, the cool blue finish on there that we designed. Here's our DW logo. Looks as good as if the factory printed it itself, but look at that. And then we got our Evans logo down here at the bottom, exactly how we designed it. Let me step back so you can see the whole thing. I mean, just so cool. Now we need to put it on the kit. All right guys, so the next step now is let's get this thing put on the kit so we can see what it looks like on this DW Collector's kit with this new custom drum head. Let's check it out. All right guys, so now the new bass drum head is on the drum. And look at that, it looks so cool. But now it's time to get this thing on the kit and see what it looks like all together. And that's a wrap. All right guys, and that's gonna be a wrap on today's video, but as you saw, from going onto the Player Circle website to actually designing the drum head, to getting it fitted on the digital designer, to having it ordered, received, unboxed, thrown on the kit, it is such a simple process to get whatever you want printed on a custom bass drum head through the Player Circle program with Evans drum heads. Now, whether you're looking to do something like this, which was the first custom drum head I got through the Player Circle option, which was for the Zombies Heart of Darkness album when we went out and toured. Again, has the album artwork on it, the Zombies logo, then of course the Evans logo on it, or you're looking at doing something completely custom, which is your own artwork. You know, it could be your logo, the manufacturer's logo, of course Evans down here, and then artwork that I provided. You could do whatever custom print on a drum head that you're interested in. Like I said before, they also have the smaller sizes, souvenir heads that you can print images on, whether it could be family pictures, it could be a logo, it could be a design, it could be a gift that you give somebody, or even just art that you put up on the wall. There are so many different options and customizations that you can do to get the best custom drum head that you need through Evans and through the Player Circle option. And again guys, as you get more of those points, when you buy Evans gear and redeem the points through the Player Circle, you actually get these heads at a discount and with free shipping. So again, it's a no-brainer. Join Player Circle today, it's absolutely free to join, and start redeeming your points on the products you're already buying so you can get awesome perks, like I said, like free shipping, discounts, free gear. In fact, I got an EMAD heavyweight drum head coming in the mail today that I used my Player Circle points for, and it didn't cost me a thing. So again guys, it's a no-brainer. Go to playercircle.com right now. The link is below in the description and get signed up for free today. Now, if you want to support my channel, make sure to check out our merch page. We have all kinds of goodies like hats, hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, mugs, stickers, and so many other great things. And proceeds to that come right back here to the channel so I can continue to do things like this, show you how to join the Player Circle, show you how to get a custom bass drum head for yourself, more unboxings, more gear reviews, more drum covers, more interviews, more factory tours, and so on, and so on, and so on. So make sure to check out the link for my merch down below. And now if you already have on the merch or you're looking for another way to support the channel, consider becoming a patron of the channel. For just $5 a month and the snare drum level, you get behind the scenes, early releases, exclusive content, you can direct message with me, and all kinds of goodies. And just for $10 a month, you can join at the drum set level, which has name shoutouts, live Q&As, lessons, phone calls, all kinds of goodies. And guys, $5 a month is 16 cents a day. $10 a month is 32 cents a day. And that's coming right back to the channel. All of those proceeds go right back into creating the best content possible for each and every one of you, whether it's educational, it's fun, it's funny, it's unboxings, it's gear reviews, factories, whatever it is. Those proceeds come right back to the channel and allow me to continue to invest back in the quality and quantity of content that I put out for each and every one of you. So with that being said, guys, make sure log on to Player Circle, become a member for free, and order your own custom heads today. But with that, guys, I'm going to close up today's video. So big thank you to Evans for providing this custom bass drum head for us so we can show how the process works and just the insane quality of the print once it comes here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more things from Arizona Drummer, more things from Evans, and more things from my other partners that I work with on this channel. But with that, I will stop talking. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.